In today's episode, we're going to turn this cave that currently does nothing other than holding our portal room and looking really boring, really simple, really plain otherwise, into a very large, fully automated, fully AFK'able, super efficient and crazy looking kelp farm that we will need for our super crazy super smelter that we won't build today though. This is our project and I'm super excited for it. And I feel like I should also stop saying the word super so much. I mean, don't you have any other words in your vocabulary? That's super embarrassing. Welcome back to the iCraft SMP server, where last time we started building our first big redstone machine. It's kinda technically working, but we have to do a lot in order to make it look cool and function properly yet still. And we also worked on renovating our starter hut. It looks phenomenal now. Final and maybe most important thing we did, we got the rights to use the Unbreaking 3, Mending, Silk Touch, Efficiency 5, Pickaxe. This is gonna be a game changer, especially with our plan for today being working in this cave. I will have a lot of digging to do. I want to work on our portal room right here. Currently the portal is tucked away in this area. I will most likely leave it there, but this room I want to serve several functions. It'll be our portal room, it'll look cool, there will be a lot of water involved because I want it to also be our automated kelp farm. We will have kelp reservoirs in these walls that'll also look like aquariums. I hope we can have aquariums kinda integrated into the build. I have some ideas about that. And then flying machines will run through the kelp farms, automatically collecting it, pumping it up into, I think, over there where our quary district is and where we will build an insane smeltery eventually. But today the kelp farm is what we will be focusing on. So I have a lot of digging and planning to do because I also want to remove this floor, because right beneath here is a crazy ravine, and I think if we use this, make this visible as an infinity fog layer floor kind of thing, I'm sure you know what I mean, this should look fantastic. And with that, we already arrive at the first of our two big building time lapses that we will have in this video. This first one is mostly me preparing everything. As I said, a lot of digging has to be done, so a lot of digging will be done. First, digging out the rooms that we will actually use for the kelp farms themselves. Then preparing the floor, making the ravine visible, seeing where it leads to, how we can make it more visible and actually include it into our build so that it looks natural. More rooms for the other tanks of our kelp farm. Also the in-between areas for the redstone, I dug them out as well. It's a lot, it's just the stuff you see me do here was 2 hours. The third tank is the largest, by far, larger than the other 2 combined. I had to bring the wall to the left there a bit forward in order to have a straight line for the tank, which is very important if we want to have one single flying machine harvesting all the kelp there. And once I had the room prepared and ready for the first redstone, I started some digging in the ravine itself. Minecraft ravines generate that they are smallest on the bottom and grow wider at the top. I wanted this to be the exact opposite, because the wider it is on the bottom, the better our infinity fog layer kind of thing, however I called that trademark, will look. So a lot of digging. I'll only show you a portion of it here so you can get an idea of what I was doing there for hours. Whew. Nope, I'm gonna stop here. The pig just lost its final bit of durability display and I do not want to break this pig. But that also means we dug out all of this with just one pickaxe. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy that I worked for being allowed, well, I myself allowed, that we can use this pick now. I'm so happy about that. This made my life so much easier. It's the amount of stuff we dug out here. This farm is gonna be crazy huge, but that's good. It means we don't have to run it, harvest it all that often, and it should look really fantastic once we're in here. Not sure what we will do with this. Quite likely we can, we could actually remove it. Yeah, then we see more of the ravine. I'll think about that. But now I need a break from all this madness. Yeah, sleeping sounds like a great idea. Did you guys know we have a gold farm on the server? Takes a bit to get there without elytra. Takes quite a while. That's but if I understand this correctly, I now anger them if I can. There we go. And it should turn very loud in a second. Oh my goodness. But yeah, XP is flowing, and do you see the pig? Oh, what are these raids? This is crazy. Ran all the way from the gold farm back home. Oh, there's a new portal in town. There is a new portal in town. But that should be where my... Yeah, someone connected my base up properly, so I don't have to use waffles and roses anymore. Does it work? It does. Hey, awesome. Thank you so much, whoever did that. Must have been Luke or Mikey. It was Luke. Thank you, Luke. And Mikey also left us this here. He said he had it over, he didn't know what to do with it. A full box of red terracotta. This is so awesome, and it's a shulker box. We now have a shulker box. This is so amazing. Run all the way from home back to the gold farm. I'm back at the gold farm because I thought I needed to repair the pig anyways, and usually I come out with a crazy amount of levels afterwards and the golden sword that I don't need. So why not try to use these levels? I forgot how this works. There is an enchanting I forgot lapis. Be right back. Run all the way from the gold farm back home, and then from home back to the gold farm. Great. And we are back. These are, by the way, all the diamonds that I have farmed in between episodes. I have done a lot of caving. It's at the point where it's getting really dangerous, because any new cave I explore is filled with mobs now. But what I'm not sure is, would this pickaxe get the same enchantments as a diamond one? Let's make a diamond one and see. It looks like it. It's difficult to say. What I want most is fortune, but I'd also go for a decent sword. So as long as it's not yeah, that. As long as it's not that. No. So let's enchant this sword as a placeholder. This is how this works, right? Now this has a different... Yeah. Okay, so what do you have now? Unbreaking. Not bad, but not fortune. We can also try a helmet. And now we have efficiency. Or... Bane of others. No. Respiration. Amazing. And unbreaking. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh yes, I look fancy. Sharpness 3, hey, that is something nice. I can totally... And unbreaking. Okay. Silk touch. I already have silk touch. Okay, our final try here. You will be just efficiency. Okay, we have a digging pig. Whatever. You also see me holding green dye. That is from a little cactus farm that I installed, and that is just running while I'm caving or doing things around the area. It's pretty decent, we don't need too much, and eventually it'll stack up. We need the green dye to combine it with blue dye and make cyan dye. I need way more than that. Luckily we have a lot of glass from the last episode. How much will that be? Ooh. Okay, nice. The cyan stained glass is what we will need to cap these things off here. Where is the edge? Okay, so I think we want to outline everything we have here, but it wouldn't make sense to use the glass all along the walls. I think we'll only use it along these windows like this. And the cyan stained glass should be perfect for the aquarium kind of things we will make here. And I guess I'll also use it to fill in this right here. You can plant kelp on glass, can you not? I'm pretty sure you can. Look at my pro moves! Whoa, I've never been able to do that before. I am getting good. Alrighty, let's have a look at the room now. Yes, this is nice. This is really, it already gives you kind of an underwater feel. I'm not sure about this part right here. It is the only one where the walls go in again at the end. It kind of adds something to it. I think I like it. And it doesn't really matter that it stands out from the other ones. We can have one that is bigger and therefore stands out a bit. But the question I'm asking myself is, do we need a border for these things? What I mean by that is, do we need a framing block that kind of sticks out, or won't we even see this at all? So let me frame these and we'll have a look. I'm using a very, very obvious and in my opinion very ugly block here. Yeah, we can see it. Oh, we can, yeah. Yeah, we can definitely see it, okay. So should we go for more glass? Or should we visit another of Mikey's shop that I think is there? Right next to these crazy... I'll show you these once we are there. NQN built them, they are insane. That's rendering in. That is crazy. These are ships from some sort of game. I forgot the name of it, I don't know what game it is, but I know that this is one ginormous build. Not Quite Nerds aren't on this server anymore, they are starting their own server with their own community, which is supposed to be a project that will run forever like a never-ending server. It's an interesting idea. But what we are here for is this cove down here, which holds Mikey's prismarine shop, the Black Pearl. This is such a cool idea. 1 diamond gets us 2 stacks of prismarine. Awesome. Hey kitty cat, I like you a lot. I should put my sword away. Conduits. Oh, that is good to know. I don't need these at the moment, but ooh. Mikey, what did you ask for glass again? 1 stack per diamond. Yeah, that's a reasonable price. I'm kind of spoiled. I was hoping for less. No, but that's a totally fair price. What about glazed terracotta? 1 diamond per stack. Awesome. And I think I want this. And I have to get another one of these. They are way too cheap to ignore. There we go. Mending helmet. Alrighty, let's try and see what we can create with this block palette here. Gonna be better than this. Pretty much anything is better than this. I don't like granite. Alright, I think I like this. If you look at it straight, like this, we will change the back walls. I will leave them for now, but eventually my plan is to dig further behind, have another glass wall in there, and then have an actual aquarium behind the part that will be used for our kelp farm. But I like it, the fact that we can, if we get close, see the prismarine. This looks like something is missing there. Yeah, I'm not quite done yet, but you get the idea. Let me finish this, fill in the rest with stone, because I think it won't matter. Why did I dig it out? Because I had no idea what to do with the... okay, yeah, okay. Oh, I am so exhausted. Let me show you what I've done. It is a lot. I did not think it would turn into such a crazy project, but I wanted a floor design, so I copied it to the walls as well. We have andesite and gravel mixed up with stone. That makes this, I don't know, I think it works well, and it is way better than just one of these or a random mixture. I think we have these in the corner walls. They're kind of like indents with some water. We will need to change them because mobs can and do spawn in there. The backside of having all the caves lit up now. The downside, I did not mean to say, I'm not into the backsides of caves, it's just... that sounded wrong. But they give you a rough idea of what we will do, because here we have these large windows and they are only the beginning. We will dig out all the space behind them in each and every one of them. Not today, definitely not today, because I do need coral for that. Behind each and every of these windows I want to have a coral aquarium with, if we can manage, fish that will actually live there. This should be super cool to look through the farm into the actual living aquarium. But what I have to figure out now is the flying machines. The kelp farm will be so that kelp will grow here. Flying machines will fly on this level, which is why we have the terracotta here, the glazed terracotta, because it will not stick to our flying machine. So the flying machine will harvest everything, the dried kelp will swim up, and on top we will have water streams to kind of push them somewhere. I don't know just yet. Oh, again, are you kidding me? These are super annoying, like seriously. We also need some obsidian. I was planning to play it off really coolly there, but then I got scared. Ah! Actually, we didn't even need that. We could have used the glazed terracotta. How do I get out of here again?
2 hours later.
Right, let's see if I can build one of these. I think that is it. How did I break this one? Right. If I update this now, which I can do by breaking this, this machine should run. My goodness, this is the first flying machine I built in Minecraft. I built one in my test world, but it's perfect. But I am stuck here now. But hey, it's there. How can I get out of here? Alrighty, big moment, guys. This guy's ready. These are in their starting positions. If I push this button, it could be that everything works. It could be that nothing works. First machine is running. Okay, that is good. When it lands in its finishing position, it should start the second. With a little delay, perfect. That felt great. Ugh. Okay, what I did not account for was... Yeah, okay, so that happened. I thought if I just made as much of a delay as possible between the second and the third machine, it would be fine, but no, actually, I need to figure out this timing. Yeah, else they run into each other. Can I fix this? Alrighty, after a bit of a headache, it is time for test number 2. Oh, and I had a creeper explosion and yeah, that happened. Okay, second machine is triggered. What does the third one do? It's going too! Okay! It's going too quickly, but that is a problem we can solve. Let's add 3 repeaters. Okay, I'm so incredibly tired, you have no idea. This is such a headache. Working with this guy, because they share the same space, figuring out all the redstone, making it so that the slime blocks don't direct the redstone all over the place. I think I have it worked out. I'm not too confident, but let's give it a shot. First machine running. Okay, second should go. Yes. Third should go rather early. It goes. You can figure out the timing later. And it moves into its parking spot. Right, so you are there, and the other is in the corner. Now, if I had this button, everything should reverse. You're starting. Okay, oh, I think the other one took off already. I don't have any delays on. Yes, okay, we can add delays to that. That'll be super easy. Okay, you're coming in. This one is moving already. You stopped. You have stopped. Yes, it's working! Oh, we only need delays. Oh, I am so incredibly tired. But I'm so happy. Also, it is the next day and another big part of the project has been finished. I dug everything out to the same height here. Let me turn around there. We can actually check things out. So all of these rooms end at the same height now, which is where we will flush out the items once we harvest them. I dug out tunnels for the water channels, however you pronounce that. And these all flow into one central spot. Let me show you. I'm pretty sure most of you know this already, but I absolutely love how items bounce. These water streams are so cool. I had to dig them lower. I could not do any tricks with slabs or anything, because all of these spaces here will potentially drop. Oh no. I thought I had figured out here, but this is exactly the problem. If items will be pushed here, they will get stuck on this block. And I want every item, each and every one of them. Okay, so if I toss some signs in there, we now have 4. And if we hurry, we should see them arrive in our temporary storage system. Maybe? There they go. That means there's only one thing left to do, the thing I've been dreading most when it comes to this entire project. Filling everything with water. Yikes. No time like the present, so let's get to it. It actually wasn't all that bad. Took me about half an hour. I was expecting at least twice as much. In between doing stuff, I have my super sophisticated ice farm that I kept harvesting. Can never have enough ice, can you? And then I went on with more water. The small tanks went fairly quickly. The large one, yeah, that was a bit of a pain. But as I said, within half an hour, this whole part of the project was done and completed. And once it was time for me to take a rest. And once again, have a nap. This is the second time in this video, the third, I don't know. Alrighty, it is done. I'm so excited to see how this will look now. Yeah, okay. I'm not entirely sure what I expected. This is pretty plain. It will look different with the kelp in there, but it's also very dark. Well, maybe once we build the aquariums, which you can barely see the windows of right now, but maybe once we build them and we put some lighting in them, then you can see stuff. I have to say, I expected it to look different. Yeah, light is these blocks, are they only client-sided, or does that mean that there's actually water blocks missing there? I'm super confused by that. But now comes the part that I've actually been dreading the most about this. Not just filling in the water, but now I have to place rows of signs and then waterlock each and every individual sign. This is why I have the water breathing potion from the last episode, and this is why I'm very happy that we have respiration. So let me get this done. It's gonna be painful. The thing with this is that the order is an absolute must. We have to place the signs, then we place water on these corners that'll flow over the signs, and then in the end we have to waterlock the signs in the final step. And I hope I can do that in a way that won't drive me absolutely crazy, because swimming, oh my goodness. All the bouncing up and down, it's absolutely maddening. Alright, this looks good, this looks perfect, this is exactly what we want. Now the question is, can I waterlock these? Yes, I can. Oh my god, this will make my life so much easier actually, because waterlocked signs still form blocks, you see that? Now everything in here is water, and items will flow all the way to the very top, will be moved over to our collection streams. This should be perfect. Now, this was the smallest of all the tanks. Now I thought I would record this with the replay mod to show you how cool it looks when the water sources form on the signs, on the waterlocked sign blocks, and then all the items that are still bouncing beneath the surface there swim up and get transported up. But this also is the perfect example to show you what can go wrong. Saw that right there? Did you spot it? I accidentally moved the source blocks on the very top that are only supposed to be on the back row of the farm. I moved them forward. And that means source blocks form there, and if items drop all the way back there now, they will be stuck. They will never get flushed forward. How to fix this? Oh, easy. Oh, very, very easy. And by easy, I mean, oh my goodness, we have to remove the whole entire row. Fill it in with blocks, remove the water. Then we have to remove all the signs, each and every one of them. Then we have to fill in these blocks to remove the water sources, else they will remember that they are waterlocked blocks. Then we have to replace the signs and do all of this once again. Luckily, this only happened this one time. And honestly, look at me, I look so happy swimming there. That was worth it, just for this one scene, I would say. And that should be it. Oh, it looks good, it looks great. This toy should be the perfect test candidate. Over the edge, and it should be in our collection. No, don't fall down there. In our collection area. Oh man, it wasn't that bad, but it was a lot of work. Perfect, got our torch. Now, to actually go and plant kelp. I think there's a lot of kelp over there, so I will head over there. Yeah, that is quite a lot of kelp. And this is exactly why we want a farm for this. Collecting all this by hand is time consuming. Once again, everything in this episode is so time consuming. Let's chuck a water breathing potion and get to it. Now I blocked off the sections with the redstone, and I hope that I dug my trenches correctly. Moving underwater is a real pain in Minecraft. I don't like it at all. The flying machines will remove this water eventually once they are going, and it looks like the redstone is safe too. Awesome. Finally, all that is left to do is wait. Alrighty, I think it is time for our first harvest. I am so excited. I hope all the redstone is fine. I have not tested it just yet, but I mean, I can prepare things, right? Let's say I'm confident. Hey, I'm confident this will work. I hope it won't lag out the server too much. Oh my god, there it goes. There it goes. Oh, this looks fantastic. Next machine should start any second. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is so nice. Let's watch the big one. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, this is great. Now the only question is, how much will that have harvested? And everything parks in the perfect position. Now things are rising up pretty slowly. Oh yeah, but there you see the items going. Oh, this is so great. There is a skeleton in there. How did that happen? Okay, so some items did land here. How many? A lot, over a stack. Ooh. Now the question is, will that matter? That depends on how full this chest. Oh, it's still going. Okay. We are still collecting. One hopper might not even be enough. Yeah, there are still items up there. Let's help the system out a little bit. Oh my, that is a lot. So a third of a double chest, and this was not all grown. I think I am very happy with this. The storage system is just temporary. I wanted to see this thing working, and it does. We will make a straight line over there with a great looking aqueduct. I think maybe we will start that next episode. I'm not entirely sure. Sure. I cooked some kelp in here just to see how we would use it. So now how do we make kelp blocks? Like so? No. So is it a 3x3? Yes, it is. Oh. So one stack is only 7 kelp blocks. Yeah, right. Maybe we want to run this thing a bit more often than I thought. Because with this entire harvest, we got a bit more than 2 stacks of kelp blocks then. And I want enough to have an entire furnace array running, like a big super smelter. But the kelp is growing quickly. This was like 1 minute, 2 minutes, and it's already started. You can see it go. I thought maybe you wanted to see a bit more of the farm in action, so here you go. See the items coming out over there? This is how I actually fixed the problem with items getting stuck on that one ledge. We'll check that out in a second. And here you see my very complicated and confusing looking fix for our earlier problem, but it works. Items get flushed down, over and into the other basin where they get pushed up and into our collection stream. I am super happy with this farm, with the looks of it, with how it works and with how we can integrate it into this base later on. And this here is my absolutely favorite feature. It's an Ilmango design, not this feature but the farm itself. Link will be down in the video description, and I really hope you're as excited about this as I am. But this is where we will leave this project for today. We have done so much. I don't know how that will transition into video, but it was a crazy amount of work. Took me several days to complete, and I think the outcome is fantastic. Even though it's not done, I cannot wait to see how it will look once we dig out these and add some lights there and have some actual coral behind these. Oh, this should look fantastic. Also, the infinity fog that we will do down here, I think this will look super cool as well. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, and if you want to help out the channel, you can hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more silly content, including how this cave will turn even cooler in the next episode, maybe I'll do something else. We'll see. You can hit the subscribe button. This was your personal virus, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. It's kinda technically working, but it has to be a lot done to what? What? Oh, that was you! You're well camouflaged there, buddy. Alrighty, let's try and see what we can create with this blue. Alrighty, let's try. We do have to remove these. I have to temporarily. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, and if you want to help out, oh no.